name is TiffanyBui, and for this project, I will be talking about urban forms. More specifically, I will be talking about the bid-rent curve, which entails retailing, industries, and housings. Here, I will discuss the pros for all three of these and the cons for retailing and housing. These are some model examples of what a bid-rent curve looks like. As you can see, the closer you are to the center, the more expensive rent is. However, as you gradually get further from the center, the rent decreases, but that means you have a further distance to travel. Retailing is the most inner part of a city. Here, they have different varieties of stores as well as restaurants. That's why the city provides a lot of jobs as well as entertainment. There's always something to do and lots of activities. That's why they call New York the city that never sleeps. There are many pros in being in the retailing zone, such as distance, where everything is so close together there's not much travel that needs to be done, which is also why it's convenient because everything you need is right on hand. The retailing zone also brings in a large crowd, which means there's lots of activities to do. However, there are cons to living in the retailing zone as well. As you can see, the cost of living in all these cities are much higher than if you were to live in the suburbs. The rent cost is a lot higher, and with the land you do get, it's very little. The property sizes are extremely small. The industry or manufacturing zone is where all the goods for the retail stores are made. There are usually a lot of machines that can mass produce all these goods. The retailing zone doesn't have much room for these large equipment, so they have manufacturers produce the goods further away from the center so there's more room. They are then transferred back to the retail zone where all the products can be sold. There are pros for having an industry zone. These manufacturers are close to the retail zone, which makes it easy for transportation. The living expense isn't as much because they are further away from the center. You can also get more land for your money. Industries are so close to housings also, which makes shipping for online shoppers easier as well. The housing or residential zone is where most people live, especially those with a larger family. Here, the rent is much cheaper because it is further away from the center. As a result, the living area is also much larger. The pricing of a studio in the retailing zone could be equivalent to a 4-bedroom apartment house in the residential zone. One pro in living in the residential zone is the cost of living, as we've discussed before. The houses are bigger and there is more land. Here, you can actually have a backyard. Since there are less things happening in these areas, it's much quieter and less hectic. With these large spaces, a residential zone is more suitable for those with larger families. However, there are a few setbacks in living in the residential area. Since most people have jobs located in the center, the travel distance is much greater. This also causes a lot of traffic, especially in the morning when everyone is trying to get to work. You have to spend more money on gas to get from one place to another because things are so spread out.